everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, hello! So, same story as last two times. I will be scrolling through my Apple Music app, which is pretty much like the default music app on your iPhone or smartphone. Some people use a lot of Spotify or podcast apps. I just stick to the bare basics, and as my as my software has been getting updated, etc. The music app ends up becoming Apple Music. So as usual, I will scroll through my music, and with looking away or with my eyes closed, I will select whatever my finger lands on album wise. I will then draw inspiration from that colour. I listen to about 80% death metal and about 20% pop music. I have a very limited supply of pop. So quite a lot of these videos will result in a lot of smoky eyes, more or less. But also, as usual, I will screen record. So I'm doing that now. And I also did just recently trim up my own hair, so don't mind it if you see these little short pieces sticking out and making my extensions obvious. Although it's obvious, I do wear extensions because I do have a first impression on the Dove Cameron extensions. Okay, so I was just recently listening to Maximalism from Amaranth whilst I was working out. Essentially, we're already at the start of the album, the app. I'm going to scroll through with looking away, and whatever my finger lands on, we've been through this. Let's just do this. Okay, landed on a male band, MUNRO, Jake MUNRO, who is a YouTuber and does have his own band.
Where we die, by your laws it was so strong. So wait till it guys. Now we say you and me are equally lost. I can see.
There's three of them. Jake is on vocals, both clean and screamo, and guitar, I think just electric guitar. Then his other two friends, one of them is on drums and the other one is on another type of guitar. So he's put his surname towards the overall album and the band. But that's as far as the entitlement goes. FRANTIC is, what the secondary title is called, I guess. A lot of spacey colours once again, but it's a lot brighter this time. Last time was Night Wishes, Endless Forms Most Beautiful. I think that's what the album was called. So let me just screenshot. So just seriously stop recording again. I don't have any luck with this freaking thing. Okay, so I'm going to screen record that again, but this time I will intentionally land on it because I'm settled for that. Let's just screen record again. Okay, and now we'll stop screen recording. That's so frustrating when that happens. Well, essentially this is, I'll just lower that exposure. So this is what my colour inspiration is going to be. And more or less some spacey colours. A lot of purples, a little bit of greens. Like essentially it's out into space. So also clearly I already have a base down, my brows, etc. So now let's dive into eyes, obviously. I use for eyeshadows. I could use a remix palette from XO Beauty / BHS Cosmetics for the silhouette shade, and for the pretty much the neutral tones in here. Also dive in with the Chloe Morvallo Saturday London palettes, obviously for the bluish purple tones. I'm just giving myself a variety, so I have to dig through the palettes for like 5 minutes, dig through my drawer for like 5 minutes straight. So neutral tones, purple tones, pastel goth, because there is a green in here which is perfect for, so this green here I think is gloom. I was literally about to call it dagger. There's a lot of green. Got my purple sorted out, greens and darker neutral shades. So now taking my ABH brush, I'm not sure which palette this is from, either Renaissance or Subculture palettes. First I'm going to start off with some of Toasted as my transition. This will be able to see it better on this side when I get to that. So I'll zoom you in anyway. It has got like a little bit of a metallic sheen to it. I'll just make sure this colour is nice and diffused out as well. So I went a little bit crazy. That's okay because a trick I once saw on Shan XO, which is a YouTube video but Shan Music Overlay, basically took a paler shade, so I will take this shade, Clarity, and just smack the colour back down. So it just helps to sculpt the shape a little bit. If it a bit too overboard, and obviously even if you technically didn't need it on this side, it's still good to keep the balance. Okay, so get the transition down obviously. I'm going to go in with some silhouette, smaller end of the brush, embedding it right into the crease. I'm not doing a cut crease essentially, I'm just adding some depth. Or I might choose to do a cut crease. Who knows? That was just a bit too harsh, that's not what I wanted. And make sure that's nice and diffused. Okay, now I'm going to take some of the avocado shade. Well, that's what it's called. I wouldn't know if it's necessarily an avocado shade, that's just what Shannon named it. The places under my lower lash line. Quite the brown shade. It looks very, very green on the surface. As soon as you place it down, etc., it is a really nice brown. It's got some green, probably some green undertones, but for the most part it is red toned. I love red tones in browns. Looking pretty smoky so far. I'm going to start diving in with the London palette. I was a bit too close to the camera just then. Everyone's close. This is purple. It's a lot more like a blue tone purple. I'm taking some of Own It. And it's a very, very faded colour. Out of me, I should use the small side of the brush. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more of, just a touch more of dope to that, which is the shade here. Just give that little pinkish tinge that it has. I can't believe I got this palette from eBay and the colours just work amazing. Okay, and shade wise, by no means least, we're now going to go in with Gloom. This is the green. Just along here, and blend it in with the purple. So I'm going to take that same green on the lower lash line. Okay, and because of the cluster of stars, or whatever you want to call them, I'm going to take obviously a skull, the shade here, and obviously in the corner. One other thing that I want to do, which I haven't done in a while, is, for one, take some of my glittery glitter from Nikki Tutorials. Putting it as upside down, some of the glitter would have fallen into it, lid. Do a Mikey and don't drop it. So whatever is in the lid, I'm just going to use it and spray it on the green. Very, very quickly turns into a very dramatic look. This is just to signify for the stars. If you want to really make the glitter last quite a while, put some lash glue down onto your desired part of the face, then tap your glitter on top, and to get rid of this flecks of glitter, quick little motions like this. Credit goes to Mikey for this trick. Sometimes it works, but both know just how temperamental glitter can be. I'm going to take some on Dagger, which is the grey shade, to the white. And probably should have done this before the glitter. Didn't think of that. Along my brush line. Maybe I should use a different brush. That will do. Probably because it's Myth brush. Okay, perhaps I should go with a darker shade than that. I'm going to take some more Silhouette. So that just a fraction better. There you go. Okay, taking my Extra Beauty pencil brush, I might actually use a brush it comes with actually. I'm going to take my ABH Pro palette, using the brush it comes with, take the black shade, and line my lower lash line. So that's it up. Awesome. Because that is a clear product, I do need to set it down. Taking the pencil brush and taking some Silhouette. I'm going to pat over that. I wasn't recording that whole time, but I just did some eyeliner, just sat down with some Silhouette. Now you're brought up to speed. I'm going to curl my lashes. For mascara, for some reason it was in my brushes department. I must have just put it there in a hurry. I'm not going to bother too much about false lashes. Oh, ow. Well, let's just say this makeup also once again brings out brown eyes. For my lipstick shade, obviously need to go with something extravagant because, you know, the theme of the makeup. So, with some bobby pins. A little bit of Too Faced Unicorn, the purple shade. And Too Faced Melted Matte range. I do have 2 first impressions, or maybe 3. I'm just going to quickly use some of my foundation to clean up my lip a little bit. Yes, big surprise, overdrew my lip, but that's just new. Okay, now to get on with the rest of my face, but I'll do all that off camera. Okay, the rest of my face is done to my satisfaction. I love how the eye makeup came out. It's about as close to all this as I could get it. Greens, purples, obviously the overall smoky appeal of it. I'll just show you guys a close-up. Not that any of you are blind, unless there is a visually impaired person watching this video. Then thank you so much for stopping by and listening to the audio of what I've been doing. Essentially, I do have a lot of greens, smoky, black tones, glitter, you know, emphasis on the stars. I do have pink toned purple lips. So here is a close-up of everything. So stupid tray, really? Thank you everyone so much for watching this video. I do want to give 2 shout outs, however, to 3 people who have recently started following me on Snapchat. And just to remember their names, I will have to go into Snapchat and first answer one. Because now I'm so popular. That's like the worst American accent ever. And so, first shout out goes to, I should just screenshot this. On my one, I can add pictures onto the screen, make the shout out more official. Pretty Little Princess with 3 red love hearts, Amanda Harris and Mara Burke. Shout out to you guys. Technically they also Pretty Little Princess technically requested for this shout out, so there you go. Thank you for I can't speak English. Thank you for following me on Snapchat as well as my YouTube. I really do appreciate it more than what you think. Thank you all to the rest of you for subscribing to my channel. I'm not going to bore you with a long, sappy message or what have you. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I shall see you all for my future videos. Bye bye!